How's it going? So I've been living in Berlin for 1 month today, and it's quite an interesting city, I think. So there's quite a few interesting features and characteristics about this city that I find really interesting, and I'm gonna sort of share with you today. So one of the really interesting things about Berlin that I'm finding is like pretty much everywhere you go there's something historical, but at the moment I'm here at the Bundestag in Germany, in Berlin. So that's German Parliament House, and there's an interesting feature about this building. So this building actually marks the end of World War II, when the Russians stormed the building essentially, and here it is. So it's a very historical building. Apart from that, it was absolutely demolished in World War II. It was so destroyed. So pretty much today I'm just going to be walking around the city and having a look at some of the interesting features and funny things about this German city. So yeah, one of the things I really find interesting about this city, especially compared to Australia, is the historical buildings and architecture, and like there's so much history to this building. So anyway, welcome to my little compilation video of the things that I like about living in Berlin since I've been here for 1 month. Another thing I really like about this city is like it's very architecturally beautiful. Like you see, this is a new sort of Parliament House area, and it's a very grand building. Like it's just crazy. And in the distance there's the Berlin Tower and the river with the ferry cruises and stuff like that. I actually kind of like when I finish work for the day, like sort of walking around here just to chill out and relax. It's very nice. So one thing I'm really finding, especially coming from Australia, is it's so cold here. Like currently it's 12 degrees and it's not even winter yet, whereas if that was in Australia you'd 100% be in winter. So I had to buy myself like a big warm jacket to brave the winter, but my head's cold. Maybe my haircut doesn't suit the German climate so much, but yeah, it's very cold here, and that's one thing I'm finding. German culture is so funny. So one thing I really sort of like have in my mind, and I'm sort of like finding really unusual and funny, is like the Germans love their denim and jeans so much. So like just about every second person you look at has jeans on or is wearing denim, and like that's the case right now. Like every sort of second person. It's just funny, like everywhere you look someone's wearing denim pants. Oh, jeans for jeans day must be like so crazy in Germany. Another cultural thing that I really like, and this is maybe one of my favorite reasons to live in Berlin, is there's just so much cycling. Like cycling's such a big thing here. Like I'm walking past the train station at the moment, but this will give you an impression. Like there is so many bikes locked up here, and it's just unreal. But like since everyone cycles, everyone's respectful to cyclists on the road essentially. So this means like there's cycle lanes everywhere, and you're not going to get killed by cars nearly as much compared to Sydney. Like if I was riding my bike up on George Street or something like that, oh, heart palpitations just thinking about it. So I'm definitely finding that a lot of the German buildings are very the word I was looking for when I made the Tempelhof video, and you can see, is austere. So stark and bleak and exactly what they need to be. And I feel like this is represented by the German sort of efficiency mentality. So they have a building that looks exactly how it needs to, and no further decorations required. I feel like that's one very interesting characteristic that you see throughout Berlin. Like this building, it doesn't look that interesting, but it's probably exactly as it needs to be and nothing further. And the Germans love those kind of buildings. I think if you live in Berlin, it's important to be learning German. So I've been learning, ich lerne Deutsch for ein Jahr, aber ich nicht so gut, aber ich kann verstehen klein, yeah, I can understand like small things, I guess. But I'm learning, I'm practicing. But I think the young Germans that I've been encountering, everyone speaks English, so it's no problem. So they've been very helpful with me understanding things and going out and learning German and exploring the city and things like that. I find like if I don't understand things, they're like, it's kind of funny. Like some of them are embarrassed about their English skills, and like they always apologize, like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so embarrassed about my English, oh, it's just so bad, I should practice it more and things. But like they're still just remarkably better than me than what I am at German. So I find the German people are very friendly in that respect. There's definitely so much historical buildings and things like that in this city. It's just remarkable. I'm still shocked. Basically everywhere you walk in Berlin, there's a bakery or a currywurst shop somewhere. So you've always got some option to get some food. And at the moment, so I just got myself a little Laugenbread. This word escapes me, but basically pretzely bread thing with like seeds on it. So there's so many like nice food options and stuff like that in Berlin. With everything included, I'm really enjoying living in Berlin. It's a very interesting and vibrant city with lots of unique little cultural features, especially coming from a long way away, Australia. The Berlin way of doing pre-drinks is coming to a Späti. So basically it's a little corner shop. It means latey pretty much. So it's a 24-hour corner shop, convenience store that you come to and you get pre-drinks at before you go out clubbing. And clubbing in Berlin is a lot of fun. But basically if you go out clubbing, you come to a Späti for pre-drinks. They all have like tables and chairs outside for you to sit at. So it's funny. Let's have a look what's inside. I'm definitely happy I live pretty central in Berlin. So I live in Mitte. And that's pretty central Berlin, like as central as you can get. So there's so much activity and always things happening around, like little parks everywhere and people walking their dogs and riding their bikes and things. Really a hive of activity. So we have such a great little base in Berlin to just go exploring everything. Anyway, did I miss anything? Am I not doing anything in Berlin that I should be? Let me know. And stay tuned for more adventures.